have. But other than that, it was just me and moms. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tammy. We out here.
Oh, yeah, come on, Tammy. Come on, Tammy.
Don't call her Tammy. Her name is Mama.
Mama.
Even though I don't.
Mama Tammy.
All right.
Mama Tammy. Yeah. I feel, and I even, so, because like I said, my mom, when I was with my mom, because my aunt raised me for the other half, but my aunt had 4 kids when she got me.
But so it was 5 of y'all.
So it was 5 of us. I was obviously the oldest, and then I had my other cousin who was like maybe 2 or 3 years younger. But she was, but she had her. See, now I don't know. I want to say, I guess we can call him the baby daddy, the baby father, the living baby father. So they were together.
He was our baby daddy.
They were together. There's no marriage in there, but he was there. But he kind of kept things going. But I also felt like because I also had like this responsibility built in me from my own mom, I was also jumping in and doing some of the responsibility like your oldest son is doing with you. And it was a different feeling though, because then I feel like he was trying to raise me and teach me things that either one I didn't want to have to deal with, or I felt like.
So on that note, we're gonna take a musical break because we're gonna get back to single parent households and parenting with an ex, baby mamas and baby daddies.
Yeah, right there. And we didn't even think about the live-in ones. We gotta talk about some. Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
I reminisce. Yeah. I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October, a toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I really got beaten cause the girl loved drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl, let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down you or tear out your hide. On your side while the baby make a slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative for the woman a master. Mother queens rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God. When I think back, I recall a man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see. Took me from a boy to a man, so I always had a father. When my biological didn't bother taking care of this. So who am I to pick up? Not a bad ticker, but I'm clocking Pop's liver. But you can never say that as.
All right, we are back. We are back. And as we said before, we're going to pick up with this baby mama and baby daddy drama. Parenting with an ex.
I just want to go straight to drama. And Tremaine, first of all, I'm going to back up off the drama. You want to have some drama.
Actually, I don't have problems with my baby mothers. None of them.
Yeah, back up off the drama.
None of them. How about you, my kid?
The thing is that let me speak on drama first. Drama is something that you invite. So if you don't invite drama, you won't have drama. That's number one. Now, do I have a child's father that's not what I would like him to be? Absolutely. Have we had drama? Absolutely. But the thing is that what happens, what I think as far as baby mama, baby daddy drama is that so busy being angry at each other about something that happened in the relationship, it affects the kid.
Definitely.
And, that's the thing is like, I'm a product of something like that, with my parents. My parents didn't have the best relationship. And as a result, when they broke up, all I'm hearing is nothing but negativity about my dad. I'm hearing he wasn't this and he ain't do this and he ain't do that. And so it's like when he came around, that's all I know. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. So I treated him just like that. And then it wasn't until he passed away. Today's his birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, Pops.
He passed away, and so now it's like I feel like I was robbed of a potential relationship. So when it comes down to my children's dad, he's not present. And I feel like, number one, I chose him for them. So I got to be mad. If I'm going to be mad at him, I have to also be mad at myself, because nothing that he's shown me wasn't shown to me in the relationship. The second thing is, people are going to figure out themselves. My children figured out their dad themselves. And it's sad, but I text you all just a couple days ago. My 11-year-old was like, we were helping my daughter out with a homework assignment, and it was like, ask your dad. And my 11-year-old was like, number one, he's not going to answer the phone. Number two, he's probably not going to care. And number three, you're here. So why do we have to ask our dad? So the thing is that, as much as when they were growing up, I was so angry at him, and they were loving on him, that was making me mad, because like, I'm the one here putting in all his work and he's not. They eventually figured it out on their own, where I didn't have to poison them.
And I think that's always a bad thing. I mean, like, no matter how angry I've been with, my kid's mother, I never talk bad about her, either one of them. Just because I'm angry, like you said, you got to own up to your part of the situation. Like you said, I chose her. So, I mean, you can't be mad. You can't have the kids upset at the other person because you're angry.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes me mad, too, is when now you got these mothers that are like, no, you can't see my baby, and this, that, and the third. But it's like, you chose this man. Some women out here don't even have a man that wants to pick up their children or do anything for them. And here you are, got somebody at your doorstep, and you think it's hurting them, but it's actually hurting that kid. But you so wrapped up in your own anger that you don't even see that. That's the part that makes me mad.
Yeah,
because I don't have nobody at my doorstep saying I'm here to pick up my. That particular, I got two children's fathers.
You want me to come get them? I come get Jordan.
Nah, I don't want my kids over your house.
Well, you can't come over there either. Then how about that? How about that? You're not welcome either. Okay.
No, but I'm just saying, like, there's, appreciate what you have. No, he's not your man. And if you're so upset and angry at him, you shouldn't want him to be your man. But at the same time, he's the man that's in your children's lives. So don't take that away from them, because it hurt. Like, my father passed away when I was 15. I'm now 34. It still affects me to this day.
She's 42.
Jermaine, I'm trying to get real serious.
Okay, you're messing up.
You messing up my flow.
We got this.
You lucky. I want to respect the studio, because I will beat you up in here.
Talking about she 34. We're going to keep it real with our audience.
Anyway, and it still affects me to this day. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand when they have this baby mama, baby daddy drama. Y'all so busy focused on each other instead of these lives that you created.
Yeah, I'm with that. It's funny because, so, like, as I said before, so my mom didn't raise me. I did not see my dad. Let's see. Well, let's scale back a bit. So I was with my mom until about early sixth grade, so about 12. I ain't gonna get into that story, but then my aunt got me. So I was with my aunt until I graduated high school. My mom ended up coming back when I was a senior, but by that point, already, as I said before, I was already a little bit responsible, a little bit mature. So I caught on to things quickly. So when she came in there, I feel like there's really no reason for her to be there. I'm like, I don't really know how to start this whole new life with you, or like start over with you. Now my dad, I ain't seen my dad so I saw my dad 2 summers ago, and it had been 22 years since I've seen him. So he hadn't seen me at all. But I've never, so thinking about what you said about like how it affects people, I never thought about how it affected me, because in my mind, and it kind of sounds like your kids and what they said in terms of just their mentality or thought around their dad. For me, it was the same thing. I'm just like, I'm fine. I turned out okay. I don't even want to even talk about it. Let's not discuss it. Let's just move on. I mean,
so what did you do? When you met your father, did he want to have a relationship with you? Were you trying to, what was his?
So it's weird, like, because we don't get that deep, I guess. When I did meet him, there were like aspects of myself that I did want to kind of open up and share with him, but that door wasn't open, and I didn't. It just wasn't open.
Yeah, I remember the story.
I tried. It wasn't open, and I let it be. So, and that's just where we are, and I'm fine with that. And as long as the relationship that we have is cool, and he knows that I have no regret. So like I'm not a regret, but like I'm not bitter and angry about it.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that. But flipping on that, so listen to you talk about your relationship with your
baby daddy number one.
Because you actually have like this is like it is a co-parent. This is a partnership.
With who?
Oh, look, she's gonna get you.
No, wait, no. When I finish it, you're gonna know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So you don't talk about what I'm not gonna say most women or most separate ships. We're gonna call them separate ships instead of the baby mama. We're gonna call them separate ships.
Thank you. I like that separate ships.
These separate ships. Because many times when you get situations like that, hashtag separate shirts, I'm telling you, many times when we get those, we got so many shirts. The first thing that comes up is, and this is one because we know women are really strong. They wear a lot of hats. Mm-hmm. They can handle things on their own, especially when they're in the situation. Once they have to take it on,
it is what it is.
You're going to be hard to get in. It's like, I don't need you. And if I do need you, where you can just support me with little things when I need you for some money. Child support.
It's always
child
financial.
support.
It's always financial.
Because you don't talk about child support. You talk about
just because you just got off child support yesterday, you got a bit of taste in your mouth.
I mean, yeah, I do. You're right. Because I work hard for my money. I don't need nobody to tell me what I got to do to take care of my children.
But the thing is, I had to put my child's father on, my children's dad on child support. Baby daddy number one is on child. I got two. Baby daddy number one is on child support. Baby daddy number two, we have Tremaine. Don't please. Baby daddy number two, we have an arrangement.
Tremaine, aren't you a baby daddy 1 and 2 for somebody?
And 3.
Thank you.
Okay, so
this ain't about me right now, dude. I need you to pick a side. Okay?
I'm sorry.
But the thing is that I had to put him on child support. He chose it for himself, and the reason why is because when we broke up, he was so salty about the fact that I was in another relationship. So his thing was, let that N-word help you raise the kids and this, that, and that. So I was like, oh, okay. Because let me go on down to the child support,
Why is that your first? Why is that your first option?
Because I gave you an opportunity and you turned it down. Going to child support is not fun. First of all, so I don't know about everybody else, but first of all, I got to sit here and I have to go answer all these questions as if I'm on trial. As far as how many people I slept with, am I sure? And
That's
this, that, and the
Ask those questions.
Yes.
Because there's too many women out here faking these. Got brothers on child support that ain't supposed to be on child support.
And
they just out here, because you can go in there and just give them up any name. I can go in there and say, dude, y'all broke. And guess what? When you get your check from CPS, when you get your check from CPS, you're going to be $400 short. And then it's going to take you a long time to get it fixed.
I'm like, go on my Facebook and realize I'm not the papa.
All lies.
It does not take a long time. It just takes you doing your due diligence. It takes you putting in work.
Time and effort.
You put time and effort to make it.
But no, I'm just saying, I said girls is making up kids. Prime example, I got a friend. She didn't want to put her baby, but she was getting a government's assistance. Mm-hmm. So they asked you for a name. She gave up a name, any name. Everything was cool for like the first 2 years. Then she started receiving money. They got some guy that was already on child support down in Georgia with this name, and they started sending her money.
Well, your friend is trifling.
That was trifling.
No, she didn't. She just made up the name. She didn't pick nobody.
But she should. First of all, this is my thing, and I'm probably gonna make a lot of people mad. But so what? Number one is you got a man that you're trying to protect because you're receiving government benefits. So you don't want to tell them his name because you don't want your benefits cut off. My thing is, if y'all in this together, you shouldn't need no government benefits. You got 2 able-bodied individuals that can go work. And, because what they really coming after you
for... like everybody out here making 6 figures, Makia.
Everybody ain't making 6 figures. I'm not making 6 figures, but I'm making it work. There's certain things that...
We're still talking about a partnership.
And thank you. And that's what's going on. There's everybody trying to get over on the system. And what they go after these men for child support when you're on government assistance is mostly for the medical card. Not necessarily for the link or or cash or whatever the case may be. It's because you didn't slap that medical card and they don't want to keep paying all these medical bills for all these children.
That's all right. I'm gonna give me a link card and a medical card.